So it's first week of September. Nice cool morning, got a good breeze going. Leaves are starting to turn. I got some buddies that have already got some hardhorn bucks on camera, so time to start looking for some horn. It's a pretty exciting time of year. I'm going in to check some trail cameras I put out earlier. Put 3 of them out up in this area. It's been a pretty good area over the last several years, so kind of anxious to get up here and check them. So it's pretty steep in this area right here. But back when they logged it, they cut out old logging road, which makes a great place to put a camera, and that's why this first one is where it is. But like the deer will walk these things instead of fighting this steep stuff, and I don't blame them. Alright, made it up to the first one. I'm always relieved when I get here and the camera's still there. So I don't know if anybody struggles with technology more than me. I hope not. But I was going through the pictures and they all just went away. I don't know if it's my phone, I don't know if it's the reader, the card. Anyway, I swapped cards and I got this one with me. I'll try a different reader when I get home. But I did get to one picture that had a couple pretty good bucks on it, but I might have lost all the information from that point on, which is discouraging. But anyway, I'm heading up to the next area now. This next camera I put between 2 rock slides. There's a trail that comes down between it. They're kind of like this one up here, but a trail comes down between 2 rock slides, and it's produced some pretty good pictures in years past. And heading that way now. Okay, camera 2 is still on the tree. That's always good in bear country. It's on this trail. I don't know if it'll show up on camera, but there's a slight trail that comes down. And basically it splits this pile of rocks here from one on just the other side of it over here about 70 or 80 yards. So let's check this one. So I run a camera down here on a bench, not far from this one. Last winter, I got a picture of a really good buck on the next to last day of our hunting season. I was really hoping that he would show up this year. Man, look at this. Boy, that'll sure change your attitude. The last time I was up here, which was June, I guess, I checked that camera, and in like 2 months' time, it had 10 pictures. Like, I almost pulled that camera because there wasn't much on it, but it's been good over the years, and I thought maybe once the acorns start falling and these deer get to the back and forth feeding, that they'd come back to this trail, and man, whew. Well, I know he's here now, so that changes things. Okay, this last camera that I'm going to check this morning is on a bench, and while the bench isn't completely flat, it's a lot flatter than that. So all my cameras in the summer are just set up on where they're going to travel, and just anything that'll narrow them down, like the road bed, the pinch between rock slides, and this bench. So I'll walk down here and we'll see what this one's got. So I have a lot of trouble with bears tearing up my cameras, but something I've started doing this year, and it seems like it's working pretty good. I haven't lost any cameras so far, but I've been piling up brush right at the base of the tree that the camera's on. Like I say, so far so good. I mean, I guess it makes it a little more difficult for them, but even though this is a cell camera, there's no service in here, but that's the camera I had that day, so I hung it. Man, I love a buck at daylight. Really fired up. I've hunted this area past few years and haven't connected yet, but man, I've had some close calls. One time in particular on Youth Day, I brought a hunter up here, and an experienced hunter would have had a heck of a buck. It's still very painful to watch that, but it was a great encounter, and that's why I'm so fired up about this, because I've had opportunities in here. Kind of know where I want to put my tree stand, but I brought a cell cam with me today. And when I get up on top up here, I think I'll have service, and there's a grove of white oaks up here. So I know I got him coming across the bench and coming up between the rock slides. So suddenly I'm worried about my scent today. But I'm coming up through these rocks here, staying off that trail that splits these rock slides. I'm gonna go up here and check and see if he's hitting these white oaks. So I've stumbled into a little cluster of horn in here. Man, he really even got into the ground there, like he's putting some effort into it. So it's turned into a pretty good day. This never shows up on camera, but man, they are hitting these acorns up here. Holy smokes, I wish the season was in. This area always gets hammered with hunters. I feel like I got a really short window of opportunity. In years past, by the time November gets here, these deer are gone. Like a lot of times I don't get anything on camera. So usually I hunt it the first week or two of bow season, and then the bucks are gone, and so am I. But I'm gonna get over here and hang this camera. So we just made a big loop and headed down out of here now. I'll be back up probably within the next couple weeks to put the tree stand up. That one buck there, to me that's a shooter and a buck worth putting some time into. But that's just kind of an example of the features I look for when I hang cameras. These mountains are so vast, you kind of got to narrow it down some way, and I like those little funnels and benches and whatnot, and got high hopes for that one up there on that feed. That camera should be getting some pictures in the next few days. So anyway, I'm out of here. Thanks for watching.